think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Welcome everyone to Earth Changes News for June 21st, 2011. Before I begin, I just want to thank everyone for the comments on my haircut. It's not really a haircut, it's more like I told them to just shave it all off and let it grow in. It's very hot in the summer with long hair, so that's why I did it. But thanks again. The Earth Changes News I have for you today are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stories. So let's get right into it. Believe it or not, 11 stories. The first story has to do with the seabed in Sumatra. They're talking about a greater tsunami threat identified. It says greater tsunami threat identified. The shape of the seabed where the 2004 Sumatra earthquake struck may indicate that the strength of the underlying rocks added to the size of the resulting tsunami, according to the new research. So if you guys want to check up on that, it's under earthchangestv.com, and you'll see the whole article. And we have a story of a full halo CME. It says magnetic fields above Sunspot Complex 1236 erupted during the early hours of June 21st, producing a C7 class solar flare and a full halo CME. The expanding cloud is headed almost directly towards Earth. Now, I really wouldn't worry about this one because it's a C-class flare. You got C, you got M, and then you got X. The X-class flares are the most dangerous. So I don't know what... It might have a couple of, around the poles. You might see some aurora borealises, but I think that's about it. The third story I have here for you is the Kamchatka volcano belches out ash to 10 kilometers above sea level. It says Petropavlovsky, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, one of the major volcanoes in the Kamchatka Peninsula. The Shivaluk has belched out ash to an elevation of 10 kilometers above sea level. Sources at the Kamchatka affiliation of the Geophysical Service of the Russian Academy of Sciences said today. So that's what's going on over there in Russia. I'd read the whole article on these, but there are 11 stories to get to, and I don't want to bore you guys. If you guys want to look more into it, you can just go to Earth Changes News, or just Google it, I guess. And I have a story here out of China. It says China braces for tropical storm amid floods. China, already hit by torrential downpours that have left more than 260 dead or missing, braced Tuesday for more rains and wind as a tropical storm neared its southern coast, weather authorities said. Now we have a hurricane forming off the Mexican coast, it looks like. Hurricane Beatriz on Mexican coast. Hurricane Beatriz made contact with Mexico's resort-laden Pacific coast Tuesday, setting off warnings for a 360-mile stretch of coastline. So over there, taking vacations out in Mexico. They're going to have bad weather over there. The other story. Oh, a 6.1 earthquake hit Santa Cruz Islands, and this was yesterday. A magnitude 6.1 quake hit Santa Cruz Islands on Tuesday, June 21st at 2:04, I guess local time. So if you guys want to check that out, you can check that out. Then there was another earthquake of a 6.5 magnitude in Chile. It says a 6.5 earthquake hit Antofagasta, Chile on Monday, June 20th. And it was at 16:36 local time. And we have another story here about volcano rumbling in Nabro. The Nabro volcano rumbles and spews ash for the 9th day. It says satellite imagery of the Nabro volcano in Eritrea shows that the eruption is ongoing, although ash and sulfur dioxide emissions rate have eased. What was the other story? And then another tropical, so that's Tropical Storm Beatrice I just announced. And that's, oh wait, there's one more story here, dealing with a total lunar eclipse, earthquakes, and volcanoes. See, Mitch Batros usually follows the assumption of solar and lunar effects affecting the Earth. And not just him, a lot of people do. And he says, what I am about to tell you should be considered conjecture until adopted and established by the majority of world scientists. However, what I will lay out below is pure unabated fact. As many of you know, I am a researcher and author whom, among other items, study the science of cycles, and what I see coming based on this science is worthy of announcement. So I'm going to read that. It says, this is not a warning of imminent danger, but rather a tap on the shoulder to be aware of the possible consequences of June 15th's total lunar eclipse. There is a noticeable cycle of escalation in earthquake and volcanic activity within 2 weeks prior and 2 weeks after a full lunar eclipse. It said historic dates of lunar eclipses, and then they list them, a whole bunch of them. And the last one is the June 15th, 2011. And here is what happened. Events below occurred within 2 weeks prior and or 2 weeks after the last 6 full lunar eclipses. The January 2001, a 7.6 earthquake shook Indian province. And then you had on May 20, 2003, in Turkey, at least 176 people died when a magnitude 6.4 earthquake shook eastern Turkey. And then in November of 2003, you had a 7.8 hit the Rat Island, Alaska. And these are all before or after the full lunar eclipse. This is pretty amazing. Japan, you had a 6.7 in 2004 of October. March 6, you had, what was it, a 6.4 in 2007 in Sumatra. And it goes on and on. He lists about 6 or 7 others. But he pretty much goes to show that pretty powerful quakes have struck right prior or right after a lunar eclipse. So that's something to look forward, look after and see if he's right. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the Earth Changes news for today. Let me just double check. Yeah, the other ones are just the ones I reported on already. So I'll keep you guys updated. But as you can see, the Earth Changes is pretty much picking up. So much so that I skipped one day and I had 11 stories already to show you guys. Take it easy, folks, and stay safe. This has been Earth Changes News for June 21st, 2011.
I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, we'll walk this road together.